Art and the Industry by Olivia Wilson. Hello, watchers and listeners. My name is Olivia Wilson, and I am a student in the Creative Writing for Entertainment Bachelor's Degree program. My interviewee for today will be Miss Cornelia Funke, award-winning German-born author of 27 books, including a personal favorite of mine, the Inkheart trilogy. This interview was conducted via email between June 16th and June 24th. What do you see as the role of visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession? I think visual arts have never been more influential than in our time and age. Well, maybe in the Middle Ages, when people mostly couldn't read but could look at illuminations. We live and communicate through images, even when we can't create them ourselves, and there are more and more ways to create and get inspired to do so through the new media. Nevertheless, there is, for example, a tendency in books to have less illustration than, for example, 100 years ago, which I, as an illustrator, find rather frustrating. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? It is all things very good and very bad. Bad, we get used to expressing ourselves fast and sometimes lose the patience to create ourselves, as we have so many images available that we can use instantly. The advantages, though, are vast. I, for example, can now look for images online to inspire my illustrations, which in the past was grueling and often a frustrating search in books and newspapers. I still work with books and magazines once I know where I'm going, but to find out what's out there and to get inspired, the digital age is heaven for an illustrator. I also just created an app to show my readers what my worlds look like in my head. A brilliant experience that opened completely new ways to visualize my worlds without selling their souls to the movies. What popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry? Not sure about the answer here. In books, of course, there are more and more trends as we find them in the movie industry. Suddenly, it's in fashion to have a face on the cover, although the author may not like it. Sometimes certain fonts or stylistic elements repeat because a successful book had them, but that changes fast. As I mostly do my own designs, it doesn't apply that much to me. But from time to time, publishers do push me to accept designs I find to be far too much in fashion instead of serving the story. The more difficult the book market gets, the worse this problem becomes. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and what is your favorite style of visual art? I like all kinds of art, from the Stone Age to modern street art, from medieval illuminations to Arthur Rachman and Sean Tan. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? I use art for inspiration by covering the walls of my writing house with prints, paintings, photography, and illustrations, to visualize characters, landscapes, myth, and fabulous creatures. I fill notebooks with such inspiring imagery, as you can see on my website. Well, that concludes my interview. I wish to extend my sincerest thank yous to Miss Funke and her assistant, Angie Calls, for replying to my inquiry and allowing me to record this interview. Once again, this is Olivia Wilson, signing off. Bye!